Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to learn what is direct and indirect narration. Firstly, we start what is direct speech. Direct speech is the way of speaking or writing in which we repeat the exact words of the speaker. These words are put inside quotation marks. When we repeat the exact words of the speaker and we use inverted commas, quotation marks, this speech is called direct speech. We use the speaker's actual words without changing anything. We do not remove inverted commas. We use exact word of the speaker. For example, you can see here, she said, here comma used here. I am busy. The exact word of the speaker. We use inverted commas here. This part is called direct speech. So there are two parts in direct speech, before inverted commas and inside the inverted commas. Before inverted commas part called reporting speech. Who said the words? She said. Then this part is called reporting speech. And its exact words, what he said, what she said, the exact words, it is called reported speech. So here are the key features of the direct speech. Here quotation marks are used. Tense doesn't change. Words are exactly as spoken. So this part is called direct speech. Okay. When we repeat the exact words of the speaker and use the quotation marks, this part is called direct speech. So let's move. What is an indirect speech? Here you can see, is the way of speaking or writing in which we do not use the exact words but tell the meaning of what the speaker said. We do not use quotation marks here. The actual message is reported, but the exact words are changed. So this part is called direct speech. How we convert direct speech into indirect speech. So here this part is converted. He said that he was tired because when we remove inverted commas, we use that, and the other word uh, on the base of the type. If the type is assertive, we use that. If the type is any other, then we use the other words like if, whether, to remove the inverted commas. Then the next changes will be in the pronoun, and after pronoun we will change our tense. If the tense is in present indefinite, then we convert it into uh, present definite into past indefinite. So here are the key features of direct speech. No quotation marks used here. Tense and pronouns usually change. Meaning is reported, not exact words. Only the meaning is reported. Only the actual message is reported. But we do not use here any inverted commas here, any quotation marks here, or we change the tense and also the pronouns here. So here are the some rules when we convert our direct speech into indirect speech. So let's discuss. Rule number one is the reporting verb changes according to the type of sentence. Here you can see here. Uh, this is our reporting verb said. Then the this part of our when we convert our direct speech into indirect, we change our said, our reporting verb. After that, inverted commas are removed and replaced with connecting words. We will remove our inverted commas, our this part of comma. Then we will use connecting words like that, if, whether, to, and any others on the base of our types of sentence. The third rule is change of person of pronoun. How we convert our person of pronoun. The first person change with the subject of reporting speech. Okay, subject of reporting speech. Here you can see uh, this is our first person in reported speech, and this will be changed with the part of the uh, reporting speech subject. Okay, and then object uh, of the reporting speech and second person. Second person will be changed with the object of the reporting speech. Without inverted commas, this part is called reporting speech. Our pronoun will change with the subject object of the reporting speech, not the reported speech. First person change with the subject of the reporting speech. Second person change with the object of the reporting speech. And the third person, you know, he, she, it, they, or any singular name. The third person will not be changed if it present in if it present in reported speech. Okay, you can easily remember son, son, how to convert pronoun. You can see here rule number one, we change our reporting verb. Then the rule number second, we will remove our inverted commas, and when we remove inverted commas, we will use connecting words. And third, we will change our pronoun. First person will be changed with the subject of reporting speech, second person will be changed with the object of the reporting speech, and third person will not be changed. Okay, rule number four, the tense of the reported speech changes, but only if the reporting verb said or told is in past tense. Okay, you can see here present simple convert into past simple. If our reporting verb is in past tense, then the tense changes will occur. If the reporting verb is in present, says or will say, then the tense changes will not occur. Here you can see she said. Said is the second form of says. Then the tense changes will occur. I like coffee. Okay, this is the present simple, and present simple will become into past simple. Okay, remember and note, only tense changes will occur when the reporting verb is in past. If is in future, if is in present, then the tense changes will not occur. Okay, the second part is present continuous converted into past continuous. He said, I am eating, and our reporting verb is in past. Then the present continuous convert into past continuous. I am eating. Then it will convert into he was eating. Okay. The third is present perfect will become into past perfect. You can see here we have finished the work and our reporting verb is in past. Then the tense changes will occur. We have finished the work. This is the present perfect, and present perfect will become into past perfect. And the fourth is, you can see here, present perfect continuous converted into past perfect continuous. We have been waiting for an hour, and our reporting verb said, you can see here, said is in past, and the tense changes will occur. The past perfect continuous convert into present perfect continuous convert into past perfect continuous. You can see here they had been waiting for an hour. Then fifth changes past simple convert into past perfect. If our reporting verb, this part is in past, and in reported speech you can see this is also the past simple. Then the past simple convert into past perfect. I went to school, then it will become into had gone. Past perfect helping verb, and past perfect a third form of verb here, because we use in past perfect had and past participle, third form of verb here. And the past continuous convert into past perfect continuous. You can see direct. He said we were studying all night. He said uh, our reporting verb is in past. Okay. Then and our reported speech is in past. Past continuous. Then the past continuous convert into past perfect continuous. They we were studying and they had been studying all night. Okay, these are the changes of tenses. And remember, the tense changes occur if our reporting verb is in past. If our reporting verb is not in past, then the tense change will not occur. Okay, let's move next. If the reporting verb is in the past, then will and shall in the reported speech change to would in all types of future tenses. Future tense change table, you can see here. Will shall, if will shall is present in reported speech and our reporting speech is in past, then will shall convert into would, and future continuous will be going convert into would be going, and future perfect will have gone convert into, you can see here, will have convert into would have gone, and future perfect continuous convert into would have been going. Okay, if our reporting speech is in past and and future tense is in reported speech, then we will use would go according to our tense, would be going according to future continuous, would have gone according to future perfect, and would have been going according to future perfect continuous. Okay, the other part is when tense does not change. If the reporting verb is in present or future, you can see here he says I play cricket. Then the tense changes is not occur here. You can see here universal truth. Proverbs or any facts. For example, she said the sun rises in the east, then the our reported speech will not be changed. Okay, if universal truth or any proverb, for example, he said honesty is the best policy, then we will convert into he said that honesty is the best policy. We will not change any words here. The rule number 5 here, we have discussed 4 rules. First rule is we will change our reporting verb. The second rule is we will remove inverted commas and use the connecting words. And the third is we will convert our pronouns. First person will be changed with the subject of the reporting speech. Second person will change with the object of the reporting speech, and third person will not be changed. Here are the five, and fourth rule is when the tense changes occur and when the tense changes will not occur. Changes of certain words. Here you can see if the today, you can see today is converted into that day. Tomorrow is converted into the next day, the following day. And you can see yesterday convert into the previous day, the day before. Now convert into then, here convert into there. This become into that. If these words present in our direct speech, when we convert into indirect, then these become those. Okay, and ago convert into before, tonight convert into that night, last night convert into the previous night, next week convert into the following week, last week convert into the previous week. So that's all for about the direct and indirect speech, how we convert our direct speech into indirect speech. Remember these rules. Here are the types of sentences on the basis of their meaning. On the basis of their meaning, there are 5 types of sentences. Assertive sentences. How uh, we convert into indirect speech. Okay. So here is the general rule to convert assertive sentence into indirect speech. Here you can see subject, then we will write our reporting verb, then when we remove our inverted commas, we use that in assertive sentences. Then the other part of the pronoun and the tense changes. Okay. If the object is present after said or says, here you can see he said to his friend, I am tired. So after say to, here is our object is present. Then the say to convert into told. After says to object is present, then the says to convert into tells. Okay. He told his friend. Okay, say to convert into told. And after that, when we remove inverted commas, we will use that here. And after that, after connecting words, we will change our pronoun. First person will be changed with the subject of the reporting speech, and second person will be changed with the object, and third person, he is the third person. Then no no here we convert in our direct speech, I first person is present, I convert with the he, because I change with the reporting speech subject. Then I will become he. Then we will change our tense, and tense changes will occur if our reporting verb. Here, this is the reporting verb, said. This is the second form of says. Then the tense changes will occur. This is the present continuous. Then the present continuous will become into past continuous. He was tired. Because our subject is singular, we will use was here. Present continuous convert into past continuous here. And the other example in assertive sentence, they say to the manager, we completed the task. Here, after say to object is present here, then we will convert they told the manager. And then when we remove our inverted, we will use that here in assertive sentence. And we is the first person and change with the subject of reporting speech here. Okay, we convert with the subject of reporting speech here, and we become they. Here you can see said is in the second form and past simple tense here. Then the tense changes will occur. Now see the reported speech tense. Here in reported speech tense is past indefinite, and past indefinite will become into past perfect. You can see here they had after that third form of verb and the remaining part of the sentence here. They told the manager that they had completed the task. Now let's move next. He said it is raining. Now here is no object is present here. Then we will write the said as it. He said. Then we will remove inverted commas here that used here, and it is the third person. Then it will not be changed. Then uh, we see here our reporting verb is in past, then the tense is will occur. This is the present continuous. Present continuous will become into past continuous. Here it was raining. The other example is they said we are going to the park. No, there is no object present here. Then we write said as it. They said inverted comma remove. Dad use here. Then we is the first person. We change with the subject of this part, reporting speech. We become into they. And said is here is the past tense. Then the tense changes will occur. This is the present continuous. Present continuous will become into past continuous. They were going to the park. So, any question regarding the assertive sentences, then drop your comment below. I will answer. Okay, let's move to the next type of sentences, interrogative sentences, and how we convert our interrogative sentences into indirect speech. Here you can see first change, we change our reporting verb. Then we changes the other, then we change the other part of sentence. In interrogative sentences, we use asked or inquired instead of said or told. Okay, here we will use when we remove our when we convert our direct speech into indirect, then we will use inquired and asked in interrogative sentences. Use asked when the speaker is expecting an answer from someone. If our speaker expecting an answer from someone, we will use asked in we convert our direct speech into indirect. Then the other use inquired when the question is formal, respectful, or part of professional official settings. Then we will use uh, inquired here. Then the other part, no question mark in indirect speech. We will use uh, no question mark in indirect speech because indirect speech question become statements. So remove the question mark. After removing inverted commas, okay, here you can see here. Firstly, when we convert our direct speech into indirect, we convert our said and says to into asked and inquired. If anyone expecting an answer from someone, then we will use asked. If any request or formal questions, formal request, we will use inquired here. Then the no question mark used here. And when we remove our inverted commas in yes or no question, in yes and no question. For example, no. Your answer will in the yes or no. Then we will use if or whether. If our W question, for example, he said, "What is your name?" Then you will answer in a complete sentence. You will not say yes or no. Then here we will not remove what, where, why, when, how words. We will use as it as a connecting words. We will not use any connecting word here. We will use connecting word if our direct speech is in yes or no. Then we will use if or whether. Okay. Okay. Let's move. He said, "What is your name?" Here you can see this is the W question. Here is the W question, and said convert into asked or inquired. Here, expecting an answer from you, then you will use asked here. Okay. And when we remove inverted comma in W family, we will not remove W family. W family working as a connecting word, and then the other part, your is the second person. Here is the possessive form. When object is not present, when object is not present, here you can see object is not present. If the object is not present in reporting speech, then we will suppose like he said to me, he said to her, he said to them. Okay, then we suppose that he said to me here, and you are convert with the me. Okay, he said to me, we will convert our your with the me. Here you is the possessive form and me possessive form is my. Then we will use here my. What my name was. Because when we convert our direct speech of interrogative, then we make our sentence simple. Like we will use our subject, verb, and object. Okay, subject, uh, helping verb, then main verb, then object. We will make as a statement here. We will not use here any. You can see we will not use question mark here. The second example is he said, "Where are you going?" He is expecting an answer from you. Then said convert into asked here. She asked, and here W family as it. Here you can see is also a second person, and here is you can see no object is present here. Then we will suppose she said to me, and you convert with the I, and here present continuous tense use here. The tense changes will occur if the reporting verb is in past. This is in past, then the tense changes will occur. Present continuous convert into past continuous where. Then we will use our helping verb, and after that the main verb where I was going. The third example here, I said to him, "Why are you crying?" Then say to convert into asked. I asked him. Then the W family as it. Okay, W family will not convert into any connecting words. Only the other helping verb will be changed, like yes in yes or no question. Then we will use connecting words. Why here? And you also second person you convert with the him. You can see you will change with the subject object. It convert into he. Then here present continuous tense here. Present continuous tense will become into past continuous tense here. A fourth example here. She said, "Are you tired?" This is the yes or no question here. She asked in both W question and in yes or no question. When we make our indirect speech, uh, we convert our reporting verb into asked and inquired. Okay. Uh, this is the same part, but when we remove inverted commas here, we will use if and whether in yes or no question only. In yes or no question only, we will use if and whether here. Here we will use if, and you is the second person. You will change with the supposing object. She said to me, and you convert with the I because you working as a subject here, and mean subjective form is my I. Here present continuous tense use here. Then I was tired. Okay. He said, "Did you eat breakfast?" He asked. Said convert into asked. Inverted comma use here. When we remove inverted comma in yes or no, we will use if and whether. If here you can see this part is the past and this part is also the past. Then The this part is the past indefinite. Past indefinite will become into past perfect. If I had, third form of verb, and the other part of the sentence. So any question regarding interrogative sentence? How uh, we convert our interrogative sentences into indirect speech? Okay, let's move to the third type of sentences here. Okay, let's move to the third type. How we make our imperative sentences into indirect speech. So imperative sentences always start from the first form of the verb, do not or never. Our reported speech start from the first form of the verb, or do not or never. Then the reporting verb of reporting speech. Uh, reporting verb, if reporting verb will change into requested, advised, ordered, begged, invited, prohibited, forbade, depending on the tone. If the tone is in like requesting, then you will use requested here. If the tone is in advice, then you will use advised in your indirect speech. If the tone is in ordered, then you will use ordered here. If the your tone is in begged, then you will use begged in your sentence. If the tone is in invited, then you will use invited here. If the tone is in prohibited, then you will use this. And if the tone is in forbade, then you will use this. Okay. Let's move to the next. After removing inverted commas, we use to and no to for negative sentences. Okay. In assertive sentences, we will use that. In interrogative sentences, we will use if and whether in yes or no question. But in W family, we will not use any connecting words. But in imperative sentences, we will use to in our indirect speech, and also no to if our sentence is in negative. Next, we when said is changed to forbade or prohibited, the words not and never are not used in the reported speech. Okay. If you are changing your said your reporting verb into forbade or prohibited, then you will not use any not in your reported speech. Okay, let's understand with the examples. Direct speech. The doctor said to me, take rest. You can see here from the tone, uh, this is the this is not any request, this is the advice. Then the reporting verb, this is the reporting verb say to. The doctor advised me. Okay, your object as it here, and then you will remove your inverted commas here. You will use to, and after that the remaining part of the sentence. The doctor advised me to take rest. Okay. Second example here, she said to me, please help me. You can easily understand this part is someone is requesting to you, to me, then the say to convert it into requested. She requested me, then you will remove your inverted commas and to used here to help, and me is the me is the objective form of I. This is the first person. This will pronoun will also change with the she, and this is the objective form, and she objective form is her. Me to help her. Okay, move to the next example. Father said to me, "Don't go out." Here, father is prohibiting to you and forbidding to you. Then say to convert it into forbade. When forbade is used here, then you will remove your do not in your sentence in indirect speech. Forbade me, inverted comma remove here to, and the remaining part of go out. Not you will use do not here. If you want to use do not in your sentence, then the tense will become like father advised me not to go out. Firstly, you will use not. Okay, I will write. Okay, how to become father advised me not to go out. Full stop here. You can see you can convert like in this form if you use not in your sentence. If you use forbade or prohibited, you will not use to not in your indirect speech. The captain said, "Start the match." Here you can see captain word used here, and also captain is also giving the order. Then the said converted to order. The captain ordered to start the match. You can see here the imperative sentences reported speech always start from the first form, do not, okay, or never. Any question regarding the imperative sentences? How we convert imperative sentences into indirect speech? Okay, the other part of use of let. This is a very tough part of direct speech when we convert into indirect. Use of let in imperative sentences. This is very important. Uh, these are the general rules of to convert let into indirect speech. When let is followed by us, as in let us, it expresses a suggestion or the idea of doing something together. If let is followed by us, let us, it expresses suggestion or the idea of doing something together. When we doing together something or express any suggestion, then this is then said is converted into suggested or proposed. Said converted into suggested or proposed. If let followed by us. After removing inverted commas, we use that here. Okay. This part we when we remove inverted comma, we will use that. Okay, use should after the subject of the reported speech when expressing a suggestion or proposal. Okay, if Let is followed by us. We will say it converted into suggested or proposed. Inverted comma remove, and we will use that. And after our reported speech subject, we will use should always. Okay, let's convert. He said to me, let us play hockey. He is also proposed. He proposed to me, and you will then you will remove your inverted commas here, that, and let us. Here you can see uh, we will remove our letters and we will use they here because